What's up? Welcome back to the channel.
About me now.
I have to tell you real quickly that when I first started singing, I was terrible. And if you want proof, you can click up to the search bar and type in "vocal coach reacts to his first recording," and you can see what I'm talking about. You're gonna watch me cringe. So a little cringe warning there, but that's proof for you. I tell you that just to say that if you have a dream of being a singer, do not give up on it. You got to promise me that you won't. I know a lot of people, they think that you have to be born with this great voice. It is not the case, okay? Not only have I transformed my voice, took a lot of work, but I was able to do it. I've also transformed thousands of other voices, 100 countries, so a pretty big sample size. And I'm talking people from baristas to celebrities, people from all walks of life. My point is that you are no different. You can do this. But I want to prove this to you, so I made you a free 7-minute singing lesson. It goes by fast, it's fun. What you have to do though is you have to record before that lesson. So literally get your phone out in like 15 seconds, the first song that comes to your mind, and then go through it and record that same 15 seconds so that you have a before and an after. And I promise you, when you compare those two, you're going to realize that you have what it takes, that you can be a singer, that it's not too late to go after your dreams. So anyway, that is there for you in the description, or probably the website will be up on the screen. So make sure to go check that out after this reaction. But until then, are you ready? Let's get into it.
We gonna make it. Is this gonna hurt? Oh, we can try to sedate it, but that never works. I start to imagine a world where we don't collide.
Wow.
It's making me sick, but we'll heal and the sun will rise.
Oh, wow. Listen to that vibrato.
If you tell me you're leaving, I'll make it easy. It'll be okay.
Beautiful little
We
slide.
can't stop the bleeding. We don't have to fix it. We don't have to stay. I will love you either way.
Oh my gosh. Talk about a song. There is so much conviction in his voice. Like, it's that law of emotional transference. Don't you know what I mean? Like, close your eyes, you can feel it. You can almost feel that pain.
Be okay.
Nice. We're gonna listen to this again and break it down. I just want to let it run. Pretty close to flawless pitch too. Okay, let's watch that one more time, and I'll break it down and give some of my feedback on it in ways that it can help you as well. This is a near flawless performance. Let's break this down.
We gonna make it. Is this gonna hurt?
He is connected to the song emotionally. That is so important. That's what's called the X factor. So even if you're singing all the right notes, if you are not emotionally connected, it's gonna mess everything up.
Oh, we can try to sedate it, but that never works.
That's fantastic.
Start to imagine a world where we don't collide.
Now, you might not realize it, but when you are singing closer to a whisper, when you are letting a lot of air out, it makes it way more difficult to control. You want a steady airflow, and you want to maintain as much breath as you can. You don't want to just release it out. And I know a lot of people would think, when you think of singing, it's like effort. You want to release a lot of air. That's actually not the case. It's counterintuitive. You actually want to keep as much as you can. So the fact that he's keeping control with that very breathy coordination and breathy tone, I gotta give props.
It's making me sick, but we'll heal and the sun will rise. If you tell me you're leaving, I'll make it easy. It'll be okay.
I'm hearing just a little bit of reaching on that first note in that higher melody there. And I think that's because the rib cage and the spine is collapsing just a little bit. So like I'm sitting to you right now, we're just like hanging out watching this. So, you know, my spine is a little bit like arched in, my rib cage is collapsed a little bit because my shoulders are coming forward because that's just how I'm sitting in this chair. But you know, if I were going to sing and really try to sing at my best, I'm going to have to align my body and I'm going to have to expand the rib cage, keep it up and out, and I'm going to have to keep the spine aligned and not collapse in like this. Because when we collapse, you can even try it right now, it's just going to be harder to intake that breath. It's going to be harder to maintain the breath, as we talked about. That's so necessary when it comes to singing. And it's just going to mess with the resonators in your body. Basically, you're just not going to sound as good. I also love the little vocal fry that he uses. Great style. This is like flawless, man.
Don't have to stay. I will love you either way.
His mind to vocal cord connection is so strong. That's that pitch accuracy. I mean, for a live performance, that's about as flawless as you are going to get as far as pitch accuracy. Yeah, you can feel that conviction. And notice one interesting thing to note about that high melody there is notice that he starts it with what's called a closed vowel. It's an ooh. Those closed vowels are actually easier to get into your upper register, what you would call head voice, right? Kind of that fluty ooh quality. Ooh, ee. Try that with me. Just go hoo, hoo, like an owl. And then maybe try to do the same thing with an open drop jaw. Ha. Now what might happen is you go, ha. That's what I did at first. I go, ha. I literally couldn't even sing in head voice with an open vowel. So I had to start by learning it with those ooh, those closed vowels. But I like that he started that melody with the closed vowel to help him get that great placement. I don't know if that was just like a stylistic songwriting choice, or if that's what felt right to him and actually helped him get up into his head voice. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Man, if you would consider yourself someone who's actually serious about improving their voice, and the test for that is if you do some weird stuff. Like, for example, when I was first wanting to learn and I had a terrible voice, I remember I would do things like I would go into the closet and I'd grab a comb and I would be singing to the shirts in my closet with my favorite artist in my headphones, like Shawn, right? I'd be listening to Shawn and I would be singing, jamming. I wasn't actually singing, I was lip syncing because I couldn't sing, picturing that the clothes in my closet were an audience of thousands of people and then I'm actually singing. So if you can relate to that, where you just have, you know, you do weird things like that, like you dream of being a singer, you dream of having a great voice, you can feel it in your heart. It's like if you know what I mean? We could relate on that. And if you don't really care that much, that's fine. But if you do care, then I can help you. We can work together, and you can check out some of my paid coaching programs down on my site. It's on the same site that you can get the free lesson, but that's for people who are serious. Again, you gotta have that feeling in your heart. We're not looking for everybody. We're looking for those who really want to develop an amazing voice. So give that a check out. Does that make sense? Check it out. That makes more sense. Peace.